Now we're going to start with a small Titusville-based manufacturer. And when I say small, I really mean it. LightWing Studios launched in the shadow of the retiring space shuttle program. Owners Patrick and Luba Pearce had a passion for music. That led to the start of their home-based business of making handcrafted accessories to protect musical instruments and amplifiers. Now, in speaking to Patrick a few minutes ago, he said he was creating a disruptive technology. Well, I guess so. LightWing is rapidly growing, selling their products in all 50 states with international customers in 28 countries. And they have done it all without a retail presence. Patrick, would you come up and share your on-the-shelf, virtual on-the-shelf story?
I guess I'm the tall guy here, right? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Patrick Pearce, and I'm the president of LightWing Studios, a small home-based business. We manufacture musical instrument accessories. And while my title is president, I prefer to call myself the internet guy because my wife is actually the genius behind all of our products. Where's our clicker here? Okay. Today I wanted to speak to you about how we became a disruptor in the musical instrument accessories business. At LightWing Studios, we challenge ourselves every day. We believe in thinking differently by making our products beautiful, designed, and simple to use. We just happen to make great musical instrument accessories. So here we are in the beginning, in 2008. There's a picture of myself and Luba and I, and we attended a trade show up in Nashville called the National Association of Musical Instrument Merchants. This is our first product. It's called an axe glove, and it's a two-piece system. One part protects the body and the other part protects the neck. And the beauty of this is with the 3 Velcro belts that you see up there, you take those off, you can literally play with your guitar with that on it. And it protects against belt buckle rash and dings and dents and stuff. So we figured we had $1 million product. And I like to call this, in the beginning, Nashville, Tennessee, 2008, or how we blew $5,000 and walked away with very few sales, but we learned a tremendous amount. What we learned is that in the traditional musical instrument manufacturing sales chain, you have a manufacturer, a distributor, a retail, and then a customer. And the manufacturer in that scenario gets paid 60 to 90 days after they have pushed their product out and the customer has purchased it. Now, for a startup company who had $300 in capital, that was not going to work for us. And it's interesting to note that in this model, this past week, Gibson Guitars, which is known worldwide, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Also, Guitar Center, which is the largest retail chain in the United States, is on the verge of filing for Chapter 11. They are $800 million in debt. About 3 years ago, Luba came up with the idea of coming up with a product which we now call an axe shield. It's a liner that attaches to a musical instrument case. The whole idea behind this is that once you attach this to an instrument case and you close it, it balances the humidity inside the case by 75%. We tested out with agrometers and things like that, and we came up with the spec between 70 to 75% humidity reduction. And the whole idea there is to keep the finish on the guitar from cracking, from the neck from warping, the strings from rusting, and any finish on it tarnishing. They sell for $40. The guitar player takes their guitar in to have routine maintenance done every year. It's about $100 to $150. When we first started out with this, we didn't have enough money to go out and buy a whole bunch of guitar cases. So being the internet guy, I went up on the Gibson forums on the internet and Fender and Paul Reed Smith and the Taylor forums and said, here's a cool new product we've got. If you send a tracing of your guitar case, I'll send you one for free in any one of 12 colors you want. And in 45 days, we had over 50 different templates that were sent to us. So now we have this available for over 50 different cases in 12 different colors. That gives us 600 variations on this. And then we turned around and said, okay, in order for us to ramp it up, we are going to have to look at possibility of manufacturing in China. The problem was that we had 600 variations, and the Chinese manufacturers wanted us to buy 1,000 of each at $10 a pop, which, when I ran the numbers real quick, that was $600,000, which we didn't have. So I had to turn around and come up with an idea and a way to cut those costs. And I sat down and I said to myself, here's the upside of manufacturing here in the United States. You have close control of inventory, which will drive your production, your costs, and just-in-time manufacturing, just like the Japanese pioneered in the auto industry. You have total control of inventory and your quantity, and you have IP protection here in the United States. You have total control of time to deliver new products. No customs and port of entry charges are going to be assessed when your product comes from California and is shipped to Florida. And if you source your materials in the United States, you don't have any of those charges. And it also gives you the ability to quickly respond to a changing market, to deliver new products, and to customer needs, such as making custom items for our customers. I'm going to zip this up. The downside here is higher production and manufacturing costs. I'm going to skip ahead here. So this is what we came up with. Disrupting the manufacturing chain. We're manufacturing and we're selling direct to the customer over the internet. Over the last couple of years, we've developed 5 online channels: Amazon, our website, eBay, Etsy, a couple of others. We've eliminated the distributor and the retailer in that chain, and that cut our costs by 40%, which gave our profits a 40% increase. And we get paid within 24 to 48 hours because they're buying it over the internet. Here we are in 2018. We have our Axe Shield HD product, our Axe Sack, and our Key Shield products, and our new Amp Shield products. All of these are designed by Luba, and they're inspired by materials from an astronaut spacesuit. There are musicians everywhere. And so we've become a global company with customers in all 50 states and 28 countries out of our house. In closing, I'd like to thank Linda Weatherman and the entire staff at the EDC. They believed in us, and they have saved this county. Ladies and gentlemen, they are forces of nature, and we thank our stars and thank God that we have them in our corner. Thank you so much.